Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, we're here. Greetings, Amusionist. Welcome in. Little dark, isn't it? Have no fear, though. We should be able to correct that, if all being equal. I figured out the layers thing, so I can brighten the stream. Let's quickly check that coming back at me. Is that a little lighter? Oh yeah, that's better. Pande, Sawadi, welcome to the stream. Oh, the title is wrong. The title is wrong. What do I need to do? Need to update. Yes, we do. We will update that. And that should do. Alright, that's updated that. I am stuck on the Techwrecker. You can't beat him, no? Can't beat the Techwrecker. Are you there now, Amusionist? Well, head there now. We should have time. You go there straight away. Savik, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Right, can you hear the game and me? Is audio okay? Was the game being quiet? Turn it up a tiny bit there. There we go. So I've added a new feature to the actual Streamlabs. Well, it's built in. But you see now, look, watch, gamma. I can turn it way up if I want to. That's a bit much, isn't it? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Yes. Ooh, join the raid. We'll have to be very quick with this. He's quite easy to kill for any 220, don't worry about it. But I don't want to miss all that. Oh, hello. A female solicitous doctor, neutral knight of Savik's secret intelligence agency, has joined Hodor Raid. I think I've heard this name before. Yes, we have. Right. Amusionist. Get as far as... trying to think where. Tell you what, meet me at... Meet me at that Wampa. Or did you get a grid? Where are you, illusionist? Because I can't grab you off LFT, you're too low. It won't show you. You're in the Cyborg Valley now. Right, okay. We will get there, don't you worry. Yes, you can add filters to sources. It took a little while to figure out how. It was annoying me last night because I thought, no, I want to do it now because, you know, he's at the entrance. Yeah, no problem. He's not aggressive until you attack him at my level. Directive, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Yes, it's the big Hodor raid this evening. Yes, it is. We can see far. I think because I turned fog off. Somewhere. Oh, yeah. Never mind. I usually have it switched off so I can see further. Resident Evil Village next week. I've never played a Resident Evil game. I have watched most of the movies. I think I've got a box set of them. I quite like the movies, but I just like the actor. Right. As soon as you see me, invite me to team. I'm right next to him. Right, he'll come and fight me now. Okay, we're in team, so... Your quest should update very, very quickly. There you go. He doesn't drop anything, but you should have had your quest update and everything else. Oh, there was someone else here. Oh well. A level 200 bureaucrat. Did you get it? It update? Yep, no problem. There we go. Right, we have places to be and things to do. Yes, we do. Yeah, I'm guessing he level 200 here is probably helping someone out. But if he'd have said, I'd have held off killing him a little longer. We want this one. There you go. Yeah, mobs like that to a 220 are just grey trash, as you probably saw on the stream, or you will if you watch the VOD later, etc. I've heard that Resident Evil Village is very good, but that means I'd have to buy the game. I don't have any money to buy the game, so we'll see. Do you remember when games used to release demos of themselves before release on DVDs and such, on magazines? That used to be great. I was thinking I'm going to get NCU wiped, but then thought, well, I'm going to Hodor raid, so it won't really matter because, you know, I'll just get buffed anyway. Mugzerk, good evening, welcome to the stream, nice to see you. has a lot of viewers on Twitch, so could pull some followers, maybe some AO players for us. Yes and no. Yes and no, because it's a little bit of a bait and switch, isn't it? In a sense. You know, here I am playing this game, but it's not really the sort of thing I do. I know what you're saying, yeah. I've seen, like, aspiring YouTube channels sort of do the whole jumping on the new game and producing tons of content for it, you know, because they're running their channel like a business, and I'm terrible. I do none of that. You know, I make the content I would like to watch as much as I can, and that's it. You know, to me, YouTube is not a job. I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't be a bad job to have, but yeah. You know, I make a nice bit of pocket change out of people's generosity more than I make out of YouTube. I've made just the little bit I do on Twitch actually makes more money than YouTube, and I've been on YouTube, you know, pretty much 5 days a week for 5 years. Yeah, you can always tell when someone, well, not always, unless, you know, if you don't know the person, then maybe not, but you sort of get a sense of when someone's faking it. I do. I kind of like, no, yeah. So I'm not feeling what they're saying they're feeling here. Yeah, someone who genuinely loves what they're doing, and it's so obvious when you watch them that they do. Versus, I think, people that are doing this as a job. But most of the channels, you know, where the face is right up in front of on every single thumbnail, they're a personality channel. They're not a games channel anymore. People are tuning in for that person's personality and voice and editing style, etc. Which is, you know, is a thing. And that's all fine. There's space for everyone, kind of deal, you know. But yeah, there's a few times I've caught videos of people going, "Hey guys, I really like this new game that's come out. Oh wow, oh this is really cool. Look," and they just it's so cringe-worthy. You know, I call them try-hard channels, but they really are very, very cringy for me. I'm just like, oh God, no. Don't forget to smash that like button. Oh, and while you're there, hit subscribe and click on the bell. And the tone of voice and the emotion in the voice is just, oh man, do you ever listen back to this and not cringe at yourself? You know, it just, ugh. It's exactly Amusionist. Yes, we do. We see it. I mean, I guess, yeah. When I'm on stream, I am perhaps a version of myself. The version that you know, but only like there's a difference between you out with your oldest best friends at a bar and you at work. You know, you're still the same person, but obviously you're going to act a little differently. Or, like me, I don't swear in front of the kids, so I didn't swear on YouTube. Occasionally I let the odd, oh shit. But usually justified. Like, so-called genuine, yeah. Well, you know, I think I don't think I could fake it. I'm not an actor, you know, so I don't know. I don't know that I could fake things like that. I'm all by myself. No, I've been relegated. I've been stuck over here on me lonesome. Look, they don't want me anymore. I'll just team heal myself. I'm on the kid. Yeah, I'm on the kids' table. Oh no, it's all bounced. It's all bounced again. Where the hell am I now? I'm in team 3 now. Okay, they're just figuring out team orders. It's all good. Yeah, there was like, what, 3 or 4 months ago, everyone was playing that kind of scroller side platformer space game where people were like, one of you was the murderer and you were all little space guys with no arms. Everyone was playing that. Where's that now? You know. Among Us. It actually looked pretty funny to play together in a team on a live stream. Yeah, I can see it'd be funny if you like the people on the team. And it was just a vehicle for a lot of channels. You know, oh, this is trending. We're doing the trending thing. You know, I'm playing a 20-year-old MMO. What the hell? I am not, you know, I'm not a trendsetter personality channel. I'm just not. I don't think I could do it. I think I just couldn't live with it. I would just feel weird doing that, you know? It did look quite fun Among Us, I'll say that. I would like to have a budget and play other games. Like, I enjoyed playing... I finished it, by the way, the Alien Isolation. God, it was much longer than I thought it was going to be. It's much, you know... I don't know if I'd bother with the DLC. I sort of enjoyed the game. It had like quite a cliffhanger sort of ending I liked. I thought, I'm surprised they didn't make a second game with that ending, you know. But I think it worked for me on a personal level because the people who made the game really paid attention to how the original Alien movie looked and felt. You know, the way the screens were, the sounds, the lighting in all areas, etc. It was very much a horror type game. And the worst bit was doing the reactor. Yeah, the bottom of the reactor was just like... and it really did give me the chills in places. Vulpu, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Beautiful people. Yes, you all are. No, I'm quite happy doing what I'm doing, I think. If some corporation... I mean, I've been approached by... What do they used to... That you don't see them as much anymore. On, like, YouTube and other platforms, you join a network and you're giving away a percentage of whatever money you make. But apparently then the network go and promote you here, there and everywhere. But everyone pretty much left those networks behind. And I think the reason was it turned out they were completely useless to most people. Most people discovered that, no, actually, you're better off without them. So I've been approached by quite a few of those saying, hey, we're Broadband TV, we'd like you to invite you to a partnership, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah. I did a heist on Scott's stream the other day when you went on and we made it back. Heist? What's heist? I don't know what that is. What's heist? Oh right, it's a chat module thing. Yeah, I don't know if I want that on my chat. I struggle following the chat at the best of times because chat ends up talking amongst themselves and, you know, pretty much completely ignoring me. I'm like, is that sentence to me or to the other person or the, you know, I don't know. Horses for courses. I mean, I struggle, like I say, following the chat. That's why I've not really bothered with all that. You know, I like the chat to be the chat, you know. It's us guys talking and whatever. I mean, I'm not against it on any other channel. If they've got it, they've got it, you know. Good for them. You know, I think Scott's got more control as well because the bot he uses is his own bot. He had MooBot for a while and then got rid of it. Said it was problems with it that he wasn't happy about, and then sort of created his own bot. You know, so he knows a lot more about that sort of stuff than me, though. I was hoping someone would like poke him awake and get him online for the alien event so he could, you know, grind up a lot of levels and such on that new character, because it certainly made life easier for me on this one. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. Did dailies today, and that's the wrong one. Where is it? There we go, because I'm on the old client. There you go. So we now have Vitae Plan. Stay still. Yes. Offensive proc, massive Vitae Plan. Healing efficiency 25% when it fires. That was the end of... what was it? Was it rehabilitation? Nope. Bedside Manor? Was it Bedside Manor? Nope. Internship? Internship 10. Finished that, so I've only got, on research, I've only got 3 more to go now. But I was thinking, docs get a hell of a lot of base stats from their research. I mean, look at these. Kind of nuts. I mean, yeah, they're a bit higher than normal because I'm also wearing the Jathos. Jathos, you know, 5 for every slot in for each base ability, so nice to have though. We're about 10 minutes before the raid starts, I think. If we stay in this raid group, I don't know. There's usually more than one. Like 10-7, yeah, but you've got... you've got mercenary, combined mercenary armour on your dock. Where are you? You're on here somewhere. Or are you? Scott is playing Civilization 5. I've never played the Civilization games. Yeah, I'm looking. I can't see you though. Oh, there you go. Yeah, your setup's great. It's just a little different from mine. Yeah, you've got the Keeper's Vigor. And then, yeah, one-hand blunt, implants, keep them out of OE, etc. Oh, you got a Dust Brigade chest as well. Cool. Mind you, yours is quite a lot more advanced. I mean, look, you've got Bastion shoulder pads, and I haven't even got those yet. And Mark of the Bloodless. Oh, I do want that. You've played them all, have you? I've never tried. Mrs. Callis 2 likes... Do you remember the old Pharaoh game? You know, you build a pyramid and all that kind of malarkey. Yeah. She still plays that. She loves that sort of game. She plays it over and over, trying different ways of doing the same sort of quests and whatnot. I'm just going to get a glass of water. My favourite games besides AO are Europa, Universalis, and Crusader Kings. Though, cool. I like AO. I like science fictiony games. I love the Deus Ex games. I really liked Cyberpunk. I thought I know people go, "Oh, it's such a mess of a game. It's so broken." It's fine. It had some teething problems, most of which are now fixed. But the story is amazing, the characters are amazing, the graphics are astounding, even on low. I played through it 3 times, 3 different ways. Like, I did a melee Street Kid as the final one, with gorilla arms and all that, and did all the boxing quest lines and stuff, and it was brilliant. Every time I played it, it felt different. You know? Compared to how broken Skyrim was on release, and everyone lauds how great Skyrim is, but, you know, go over 60 frames a second, walk inside an inn, and everything on the shelves will explode across the room. You know, where was the outrage then? People are just looking for crap to be annoyed about. Yeah, it could have been better. Yeah, it runs like dog mess on older consoles, but I'm not surprised. I mean, I think Skyrim's basically unplayable unless it's got the unofficial patch, Sky UI, and immersive HUD. Otherwise, I just don't want to play. It's horrible. You know, just as a comparison, exactly the same with Fallout 4. That was way more broken than Cyberpunk when it launched. So was Fallout New Vegas, and so was Fallout 3. You know. It wasn't until Fallout 76 where I kind of looked at the concept of the game and went, oh, I don't think it's something I'd like to play. I don't think I like single player moddable game from Bethesda. That's what I like when they make that stuff. You know, when Starfield comes out, still going to get it. You know. But I can only go off my own personal thing with the game. You know, every industry has the same issues with the people that work there being overworked and underpaid and stressed out. That's modern life. If you think that's just the games industry, I've got news for you. You know, pretty much every company's like that. Ask anyone that works in retail or hospitality; they'll tell you exactly the same. The country where it happens the least is like Australia, apparently, and that, according to Australians that I've spoken to, is because it's heavily unionised, so companies can't treat people like that because they get put out of business pretty quick. So it's a little more balanced for them, yeah. What buffs have I suddenly gotten? Enlarge. Have you enlarged me, Sav, so I don't look so tiny next to you? I still look too small next to you. Well, that was the vote, wasn't it? It was short, heavy. No, I liked it. I don't care. I've played through it 3 times. I even go back to old saves and play through quests. You know. Or I see some video about some item that I never found and I'll go back and try and find it myself, you know, and things like that, so, yeah. I think I'm Team 4. I think we're joining another one. LFT Nady. There we go, we're LFT Nady. Has it got to be Nady the dude? There you go. Nady the dude. That look works straight away. No, we're not in the same RI. Never mind, Sav. That single heal, 13, nearly 14k heal. Team 3 people go back on LFT for Kara. What? Okay. I originally was Team 4, I'm now Team 2. Yeah, they said leave. I'm now Team 1. Moving up in the world, I'm now in Team number 1. The closest thing I've done to a big face on a thumbnail for a video was that 6-hour-long one of doing the alphas on Fatty, because I knew people would remember Fatty Boars, because he is quite distinctive. And from that camera angle, it looks like he's grinning, like, haha, did the alphas in the end. Only took me 5 years, but I did it. That's the only. I think that's one of the few times I've done it. I do it if it's funny, if it amuses me. Nady list of callers for Nady 1. I'll wait till they've done some more. Alright, I think that's about it. So Nady now has that one. Yeah, that was in Kara last time. There we go. Well, we're 4 teams in one raid force. That's more than enough for iPande. More than enough. Yeah, I can do all sorts with this new filter. It's quite cool. Right. That. Make it like really, really saturated colours. Maybe that's a little better. There you go. Little OTT there, I thought. Many, many lots of people here. Enslyric, greeting from Fixie. Sav's here. Sav is here. Sav is also here. Dun dun dun. Hang on. Dun 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 dun. Well, what's wrong with having a little bit of fun? You know, just saying. I seem to be the only healer on on Nady, which does make me a little bit nervous. Being the only healer in Team 1 is fine. Looking after a team is quite easy. Being the only healer in the whole raid group is a little bit... Try and get a doja while we're here. As well as, that should be useful. Get some more of this research. 3 more lines and we've done all the research. Noob Leetalot. Time to see if I survive Hodor Part 2. Which team are you in? You're not in my team, are you? Wouldn't probably not be in Team 1. Which tune are you on? Are you on that agent? Go dock. So you can heal yourself. You're on long poke. Well, we won't be in the same raid until we do in real Pande, which is such a massive zerg. See you, Sav. Gamul 11111. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. You're on the main computer this evening, I see. I'll see you in real Pande and possibly Sector 42 later. It'd be weird for Sav playing one raid and watching a different one. Doing the Leo. You have to give us an update on where you're up to, just for the lols. You got Ares on your squad. Yeah, we got Leo. Looking for Doges. Nah. Leo's mellow gold pad of auto support. It's quite good social armor. It's not terrible. It's got to have, you know, 1500 assault rifle to wear it. What kind of man decided to stare me down, Ambram? Okay. Trouble at mill. Right, Zod, use walls. Okay. Everybody pausing just to try and loot a quick corpse somewhere. Yes, we cross the walls. Should be fine. You may have enough points for an ACDC. No! Don't steal my Akadaka, I need it. How many do I have now? 8,000 and some change. Can't remember exactly. We got points last night as well, but I've not checked since. I'll check while we do loot here. Yoink! Doja to do in between. Uh, 8,798 at the moment. We got Ares on this side, we did. Oh no, that's your side. I was thinking, hang on, you can't have Aries over here. You can only have Aquarius, Cancer or Gemini. Yeah, multi-ranged for 40. Remember they were a godsend at one time. I'll probably get one in the winter when we lose daylight saving. Yeah, it looks like Hodor raid is pretty much sticking to UTC time slots for now, which is, you know, it's kind of the fairest way, I guess. No, someone's got him. Yeah, the plan is after this, run to hand the Doja in, and then do real Pande and try and loot another one. Also, I should have gotten the daily for Beast. I'll get that in between though. While I hand this Doja I just looted in. Or try. I should be able to. Yeah. Felled down. Group heal for the win. You got cancer on the second one. Cool how you get different ones. Sky Cannon 1972, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Heather? Unlocked for some reason. There we go. I hate that. It just freezes at 8 seconds cooldown or something weird. No idea why it would do that. Drowned rat Carl was walking home and the heavens opened. Oh god. Yeah, it's been looking like it's going to throw it down all day here, and it just hasn't. It's weird. It's like it's just blowing past us or something, you know? But you've got that feeling of dampness. So go and get yourself a nice hot shower or bath, and get yourself warmed up. Usually the best thing. A booble bath, yes. We'll have Michael Bublé come round, run you a nice big booble bath. Yeah, it's a good idea if you've got cold and wet outside, come in, have a nice hot bath, and then, you know, get in your comfy jammers. Nice and clean and dry and warmed up. Always a good idea if you get caught out in the rain. Ends lyric, and the beer. Yes, and the beer. I usually get that on a few tunes, but I don't really need it on this one, I think. I might have a beer later as well. What did I watch? Oh, I rewatched, just because it amuses me, is the movie, and the title is simply Paul. Simon Pegg, and and the guy he's always with in most of his films, I can't think of his name, as two big nerds going off to Comic-Con for the first time in America, hiring like a big Winnebago camper van thing, and it's just such a cool movie. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, it's on Netflix for free at the moment for us in the UK, and it's just one of my favourite films. Really is. It's silly and quite, sort of emotional in places. A lot of laughs in it. But yeah. Yeah, I don't want to spoil the movie for everyone. It's just a really good... I think it's just a pretty damn good movie. Yeah, so it's done it again. I get this in busy raids. The nano countdown just freezes until I walk. Yeah. Who is it that voices Paul? The guy's pretty funny. He's a comedian, I'm sure he did quite a few weird and wonderful movies as well. To the corner. Yes, that's the battle cry of doom. To the corner! Fly, you fools! Seth Rogen, is that who voices him? It's really good. It's really quite believable as well, the way he does it. But I don't want to spoil the story for someone that's never actually seen it, so... I actually land UBT on this bugger. Yes! I love when that works. Damn, the Family Guy dude. Seth Rogen? No, that's not Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen's like, usually glasses, beard. I know who you're thinking of. He did The Orville, which is brilliant. It's like, I remember The Next Generation. And it's funny because he asked Harriman, if you make a new Star Trek, can you please make it a little more hopeful like TNG was? And, I think we need that now. And they didn't. Discovery was quite bleak when it started. And so he made his own. It is a direct rip-off, but at the same time it's not. Seth MacFarlane. Yeah, different Seth. Seth MacFarlane does, the Family Guy voices. Seth Rogen does his own voice, and that's kind of it, really. It's a cool voice, it's just, they're very different. Seth MacFarlane does like a really good Kermit the Frog and what have you. ICC planet-wide announcement. Arlen has been awarded the highest honorary rank for outstanding defense of Rubica. So yeah, very different. Yeah, Paul, it's on Netflix. Go watch it. It's good. It's a good time movie. You know, it's not heavy going or anything. Some interesting bits and pieces in it. You're waiting to go up and yeah. It depends. You might have had a belt drop at yours. Raid Force 1. Don't go on the same cues we're following. That will not end well. Right first name, wrong second name. Yeah, I know. Easily. Oh, and one of them Seth guys, you know. Trash baby. Hello, Mr. Kalos too. Hello, trash baby. Welcome to the stream. Run for the feet. Focus on ads. Of ads. I don't know, it's a scrappy way of doing it, I think. It's like no. It's quite a view from up here, but hey. Zoom! It is Grand Theft humidity, yes indeed. I heard about macros. I thought it was something you could eat. With cheese. Yes, with cheese. Sounds about right. Uh-oh. Where you got to, Sav? Were you in the beast room? They're going to have to blitz their way back. Mind you, that's not difficult. Just before it. Might be a little late starting the beast then. Oh, perfect. Oh, did he crash on the platform? It won't throw him out then. I think you can log on the platform still, can't you? Right, I'm going to go hand my Doja in. I will see you at the Zodiac. Savik. Hello, number 9. -27°C in Wales is like, oh my god, we're all on fire. It's very rare. Same in Link. So hot I got the Barbie out. Wow. It's about 14 here. T-shirt weather like. For North Wales. Definite T-shirt weather. Yeah, Lincolnshire. I know. .17 there, bloody boiling. Yeah, when there's no sun, it's very clammy today. It's a little bit of a weird one, really. Now we use the beacon to get back. If I can get the game to move. There we go. It's always weird whenever you walk back to the garden, it puts you in that one spot and you're like, I can't move. Gluttony of the Zan. That's the two-hand blunt. Yeah, it's quite a nice weapon, that. Once upgraded, obviously. And then you swap it out for the new support beam. Try not drag a bunch of mobs along with me into the lobies because they will not appreciate it. Neutral shadow breed as well. I should get some shadow breeds on this tune. I don't think I've got any yet. No, and he's Solitus as well, so it's quite a useful one for a lot of people getting scopes on and things like that. So, yes. And we wait here until we begin real Pande. Because real Pande. Where there's none of this running back in if you miss it. Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds. And I'm back. Trollhammer, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Clear my throat, why don't I? Should gargle with water. Apparently that's a thing. That's a thing you should do. You do for singing. I don't know if that helps or not. Is that really loud? It wasn't meant to be. I was sort of trying to turn away from the mic while I did it, and nearly all the water fell out of my mouth. So I thought better of it and thought, no, what you should do is keep your head straight upwards. If you gargle with your chin down, you're just going to dribble all over yourself. It was loud and clear. Someone clip that. No, his right hand is not broken. He had shoulder surgery on his right shoulder. He didn't break his right hand. His right hand is fine. It's his shoulder surgery. Yeah, he couldn't use it. Because he couldn't use... You have to move your shoulder and articulate your shoulder. Steve Vai is one of the most incredible musicians on the planet, and composers. When he writes for an orchestra, he does it himself. He sits there with orchestral music sheets and writes the entire thing. I know I've got 2 Steve Vai guitars. I've got a Gem Floral 89 and a 90s White Gem, a 98, I think. I can't remember. I'll check the serial number. But I actually have 2 of them. They sound very different. One's basswood, maybe with rosewood fingerboard and Path Pros. That's the Gem Floral, and then the 7V, the White Gem, is ebony fingerboard, different fret wire gauge, and Evo pickups. Got them both here. His stuff is incredibly hard to copy, but for him it's easy because it's his idiosyncrasies that are in his playing and writing. Yeah, it's more impressive when you realise he's writing the parts for the cello, the horn, the woodwind, the brass, the timpani, the violins, every part of the orchestra. He's written the piece for, the parts for each and every one of them. He hasn't just written a lead line and left everyone else to figure it out, or gotten a composer to listen to the original track. Yeah, he's famously kind of, his own words were he sort of plagiarised Paganini with doing a piece called Eugene's Trick Bag, which is the duel at the end of the Crossroads movie where he apparently loses. He's actually playing all the winning parts, and Ry Cooder is playing the slide parts. Because there are not enough frets on a Telecaster to play the parts that you see them. Yeah, Paganini wrote violin pieces for himself. Yeah, exactly that, yeah. I mean, it is quite Paganini-esque in places. I mean, just acoustically. This is the Gem. I'm not plugging it in. But yeah, he does the... I don't know if you guys will hear this. Hang on. He does that whole... Anyway, I'm not warmed up, but yeah, and then it ends with... Yeah. I'm sat awkward. That one. And no, I can't play that without warming up. As an exercise for Musicians Institute, I wrote out the entire piece. I'm pretty sure I've got right what he actually plays. I know the notes he plays for certain. And this was from listening to a tape of the track. This is pre digital studios and stuff. Yeah, I was until I went to MI. I taught myself to read music, though. It's not hard. It's really not. And and the thing is, you only learn it just so you can communicate with other missions, Yeah, if you're interested, the most important thing with an instrument is consistency, is playing every day, completing, pushing on different things every day. You need to plug yourself into an amp. Like a Marshall 6101. 30th anniversary edition Marshall 11 valve monster. I suppose I could do that. don't know if you guys can hear this in the room. If I play it too exactly, I'll get a copyright strike. Yeah. Still can't get that lick right in the end. There you go. We're moving on. I'm going to miss the raid. Did I play the intro on? Yes, that's all me. There's like a dozen or so videos of me playing in my band, etc. Yeah, all the music on my channel, unless it says otherwise, is me. The intro music, etc., that's all me. But that's what I used to do. Played in bands for years and years and years. I mean, that was the whole thing of going to London to study at the Musicians Institute. Wasn't just to learn music and stuff. It was to meet lots of other musicians and be in that world, and it really worked. It helped a lot, having, you know, all those people there. Only thing is, I generally never play sat down if I can help it. Yeah, some copyright chump tried to copyright my own intro. Tried to claim it. And I was like, try again, son. Well, it lets anybody put a claim in against anybody else without any sort of procedure for them to, you know, first prove, or, you know, like, if the people that put the claims in on YouTube try to do the same thing in a court of law, they just get thrown out before they wouldn't even hear the case. But YouTube are like so paranoid, they let people strike a video. And of course, because he did it, I use that intro on virtually all my videos. So I was demonetized effectively for, I don't know, it took about 48 hours. It wasn't like a massive deal. We did get it sorted, sort of thing, you know, so I got him banned. I got him banned off YouTube. Lost his account. That I know. Like, trying to claim my song was his, and that I needed to pay him. And I said, well, so I wrote a very long, polite email to YouTube saying I still have the recording session and stem cells of when I recorded and played it, and I have video footage of me doing it from this date. He claimed he'd owned it since 2016, whereas it's been on my channel, you know, like, like 18 months before that. But yeah, I mean, they're just chances, that's all. They're just chances. You can't take it too personally. Yeah, you've got to sort of get perspective. They're just chances. They don't. It's not a personal attack on you, even though it feels like one. They're just, you know, they're just trying it on. It's like there's companies out there now who buy music that was literally de-copyrighted. You know, so the author rights had gone on certain classical music and stuff, and people had used it in videos. So along comes some bunch of bloody shysters and go, oh, we'll buy the rights to that song so we can claim on everybody's videos that are using it, you know. Which is why I don't play... When people say play this, I don't play it exactly the same. As long as it's 10% different, you're alright. I had a video, the Leet King Quest, which one of my early videos, and I was checking something else on YouTube, and then YouTube went, someone else is using some of your video, and I looked, is using 100% of your video. They had literally downloaded my video, this Leet King one, put it up on their channel, and they were getting views on it and people commenting going, cool voice, man. And this guy is replying going, thanks. Like, no. So I just put a takedown notice on it. And YouTube deleted it. Oh yeah, taking, but how pathetic is that person? You know, I literally feel sorry for them. I really do, because... You think about it, they are taking praise for somebody else's stuff. I mean, what? Yeah, what a tool, basically. Yeah. But it does happen, yeah. Taking praise for mine. Well, exactly, I actually felt sorry for them. It does happen though, people borrow stuff on YouTube thinking, no one will notice, it's only a small channel, no one cares about those guys, you know, and then, oops, sorry, but yes they do. They're quite, they are getting better, but the way they just blindly accept any claim without, you know, much in the way of the other person proving ownership to begin with. And if you just dispute it, the person that gets to decide is the person that put the strike on in the first place. I mean, I raided Soju one night, and Soju had music playing on their stream. And so at the very end of my stream, there's like 3 seconds of the end of my stream, which is a 4-hour AO stream, yeah? There's 3 seconds of music just as we move across. And someone claimed the entire video for that. 3 seconds of their music in the last 3 seconds of the video. So I just deleted the video, downloaded it from Twitch, edited the last 3 seconds off and re-uploaded it. It didn't affect my channel, thankfully, but just the sheer pettiness of it. Ant Cass booby picture. I don't even know what that is, but I don't know. It sounds naughty. What's Ant Cass? Anyway, yeah, someone trying to claim they own that. Yeah, it's a meme picture. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one it is. I mean, I've probably looked right at it 1,000 times, I'm guessing. It's like Hide the Pain Harold. internet historian uses a drawing of that man's photograph as his like channel icon. Yeah, but you can't get wound around the axle about it. You can't. As soon as you go, right, I'm going to move into this field, I'm going to do stuff here, you have to accept the fact that these things are a reality. People will try and take, you know, the Michael. She's from Big Hero 6, the Disney movie. What, someone did a boobies picture of her? Really? This I've got to see. Even for Disney, her thick. Oh God, right. Ant Cass boobie. Right. I'm not going to put this on the stream, but I am going to Google that. Right, yeah, I'm definitely... Oh my God. Some of them are a bit more than boobies, aren't they? No, there's no way I'd put that on the stream. No. Definitely not. Some of those images wasn't just boobies, let's say. I remember Big Hero 6 and I was thinking, I'm pretty sure I don't remember any boobies. I don't remember any boobies in that movie. No, nothing against boobies at all. I quite like them. But I'm not going to put them on my stream. You want to get a copyright strike from Disney, yeah. Daylight, welcome back. Good to see you. You would have... I just put Antcast boobies, exactly what you wrote. Yeah. Image search. Oh my! Did I hear boobies? Yes, we were discussing a meme. A character from a Disney movie that's been overly sexualized as a funny image or something. And I was saying, I don't think I've seen it. And honestly, I don't think I have. Because we were talking about copyright and somebody creating that image and somebody else trying to claim they did it. And I'm like, there's like 1,000 variants of it from what I can see. Suddenly, yeah, I mentioned boobies and chat comes to life. George Glass, welcome to the stream. George is very funny. He got me howling the other night. He did. He was waiting for Scott day 3. That was very funny. Daylight subscribed at tier 1. Subscribed for 3 months. Currently on a 3-month streak. Thank you very much indeed, sir. Good to have you back. You're done with your weird shift times and whatnot. Everyone loves boobies. Well, generally speaking, yeah, I would say so. "26 night shifts." It's felt very weird. Yes, if you don't remember who Daylights is, I will. No, I'll find it. My God, I put a lot of crap up on it. There you go. That is the gentleman that donated the money to pay for that shiny new monitor that I'm also looking at right now. I absolutely love this monitor, by the way. Number 1, it works. Number 2, I can read everything without getting eye strain. It's a better one than I had, definitely. Although probably the one I had would have cost more back in the day. But obviously, you know, as technology moves along, they get better. You got the eye on Fatty. I'm just going to go with the EOE until he's got an awakened bot. Then all you'll need is an aim of Libra, the awakened bot, and the gauntlet buff, and I can do the eye. So So I'll probably just stay with the EOE though, to be quite honest with you. And then I'll put a right arm 300 in for burst, so he can do the upgraded pistols. Because there's those ones from Temple of the Three Winds, I think. The envoys. Depends on crack they are, because with crack you're using control and extern. So quite often the implant you're trying to put in requires sense, intelligence and psychic all at the same time. So you're really low on... You're really struggling to keep all those stats over this 1276. So yes, it is relatively difficult. Dock is absolutely the easiest I have ever done. I put the alphas on the dock at 219, and I was nowhere near done with research. Doc's not quite finished. You've got to finish the 3 lines of research, and then I would say pretty much... Oh, and replace that with the AC/DC, and then I want 2 blood marked sleeves. Then it's done. Yeah, we went off doja hunting last night on Fatty, waiting for the possibility of a big old raid, an alien event, and we got one. It was cool. Yeah, rats on Fatty, I would need to change out the right arm for a quality 300 implant with burst on it. Yeah. Well, it's because I hit AI 30 so early on this character as well, and that's down to Space Quest doing the aliens invading Rubicon. Turn this valve amp off before it melts. They're quite warm valve amps, if you didn't know. Yeah, they were definitely chasing. I went down into the miners area. This is at the end of the raid. He spawned them there. So I go down into the PvP area to go have a look, even though you didn't need to get the XP. And sure enough, the second I zoned down there, suddenly the big Morgan Le Fay decided to aggro me instantly. I hadn't done a damn thing. There were people nuking here and everything. They were ignored. I was not. It was like, Yeah, and they were chasing me around, yeah. No, I survived. You gotta remember, docs can run off and heal quite quickly. So, yeah. I knew they were going to nuke the bridge as well. I had like a premonition it would happen. So, yeah. I think pretty much any of my other twos probably would have died there and then, kind of thing. Yeah, he ran up onto the bridge and started nuking people that were AFKing it on the bridge. I mean, I was down there fighting and healing and, you know, getting involved. But some people are like, oh, I'm at work, but I don't want to miss all this XP. I'll just park the tune here with the sound off, you know. Just got to jump on a Facebook stream and wish the streamer happy birthday. Oh, good plan. Yeah, go say happy birthday to them. Yeah, I mean, docs are quite tanky once they're endgame geared. Try and get another doja. You got another doja? You're not a member of the looting. Ah, well, never mind. There we go. We got through in the end. Spaceys loves doing that. He does, yeah. He loves chasing me around because he's watching the stream and going, "Where is he? Ah, I know where he is." Kaboom! Splat! Kaboom! Yeah, any class can be quite tanky if you gear for it. Like an MP with 2 defensive shields is pretty tanky, etc. But docs in general, even if they take a big hit, you know, they can CH and all the rest of it. Yeah, having big healing definitely helps you. Basically, it was like Kalos had the plague. You saw me coming towards you, ran away because you knew who was chasing me. Yeah, I can see that. Look out, it's Spider Mass. Yeah, that was a scary thing he came up with. That little Christmas box with the legs, like the one, you know, at Christmas you get the Naughty Children gingerbread house quest and all that. It's the same model as that, only it was like 10 times the size, looming over the hill and twitching around on little spidery legs. Run away! It's like a giant face hugger coming at you. It was horrible. We're getting there. Yes, we are. Yeah, I'm at the point now where I'd have to play the guitar for like 20-30 minutes just to warm up on it. And I don't play as much as I probably should. So yes. What is... has the Arbiter updated? I'm wondering. Since you're the senior old fart in this game, did it take long before the Down the Beast near the Shadowland? No, it was quite a long time after. Storm were the first players to get into Inferno and then into Pande. GMs turned up when Storm entered. It was Kinkster, Sandra and Booyah, I think, and a couple of others. And they entered the porthole into Pandemonium, and of course massive dot and everything else because they hadn't done that side of it, but they had the +10 ring. They got in there and were like, oh bloody hell, you know. Yeah, it wasn't active at first. In fact, a lot of Shadowlands just wasn't even finished in the beginning. If you were running through Inferno, and it took a while before we even got to Inferno, there was no big faction boosts anyway. You had to kill sided mobs for faction. So people were constantly spawning temple bosses and stuff and trying to share faction between like 3 raid groups or something. It was ridiculous. Not like now with the day, you know, the Shadowlands sided missions and stuff. Whoa, he's still on the PvP week. But yeah, I remember Storm getting in there, and then it was even on some website somewhere. I remember that spawning of bosses. I used to pull them. Yeah, they had Ian Moore was on the ground with an Azure chest on him, in the instance, which is kind of a shame because it was 215 to 220, so most of the people that would actually use that armor couldn't get there because they're like level 200 free to play. We will go wait outside Sector 42. Yeah, the day the game launched was, well, the first week was pretty terrible. Everything was broken, missions didn't work, shops didn't work, most people couldn't get outside of a backyard, so it had a really terrible first few days, and then it was about 2 months after launch. It was quite playable by then. There were no guilds to begin with, it didn't work. It was only like shortly after that guilds were able to form, and the day they said guilds should be working, it didn't work. But Wolf, Hatguard, I think Kinkster, there was another guy, I can't think of his name, but they formed Storm. They went to do it and it wouldn't work, so they petitioned. The GM showed up and said, okay, I'll do it manually, and did whatever he did, formed the guild, and said, congrats, you're the first guild in Anarchy Online. It became a meme on how not to launch an MMO. Yeah, I think it's still up as well. There's somethingawful.com has still got the article about how not to launch an MMO. I might even have a bookmark for it. I've got how to post on forums. That's still one of their funniest articles. Considering it's from 20 years ago, etc. But I've got some of the oldest bloody bookmarks going. Some of my bookmarks are 20 years old. They really are. Let's see if I can find it. Something awful. How not to launch an MMO. I don't know. It is on there somewhere. I don't know where my bookmark is, though. That could be, well, anywhere. Yeah, I think a lot of my old bookmarks don't even work. The sites they point to are long gone at this point. Posting on forums is still there. Yep, that one's still there. It had a couple of teething issues, that was it. There you go. Posting on forums, written November 15th in 2000, not 2001, 2000, 21 years ago. And people still do this on this forum. I don't even know if you can search on here anymore. $50 most recent, I know. So hang on, something awful. have a look. Something awful. Anarchy online. Game reviews. There you go. July 10th, 2001. Error. There's a problem with the server. Funcom claims they've already finished the game twice upon its release, a second time when it was deemed playable and the billing cycle began. After playing this online RPG, the word online largely been misleading in most circumstances. It just goes on and on. Effing and jeffing. Yeah, I remember things like that happening. Oh, you can't enlarge the picture. Oh, well. This is what I finished and 110% in order and correct looks like. Yeah, it would do that. There's like a 4-page review of how bad he thought the game was. Normal game requirement. Archery. Anarchy online. Level 56. It's well worth it. Oh, the early no name. Half of the approximately 60 million stats are devoted to nanotechnology, a skill which was originally called magic, but was incorrectly translated to English from Funcom's native language of Martian. These skills allow your character to perform a wide range of things, such as shooting a blue laser beam and shooting a blue laser beam which makes the enemy kind of turn orange. Yeah, it's really, really funny stuff. It is satire. The whole site is satire. Can we? No. Oh, that's a shame. Can I? Let's do it the old way. Some very early screenshots there. Yeah, they probably don't have the thumbnail thing anymore. Yeah, look. Although the social interaction in AO is limited to, is anybody else stuck in the building and lag. Luckily, millions of different weapons and items to find and attempt to equip yourself with 60% of these items labelled as no name and serve no purpose. But hey, 40% is pretty good if you batter you good hits. Yeah, they really do. Like, graphics, -1, gameplay, -10, overall, -36. They absolutely hated it. But yeah, there you go. Bit of history for you there. A 20-year-old article on somethingawful.com, which I'm glad to say is still going. That says a lot, really. Twisted was here. Welcome to the stream. I got the game day one, played it for 30 minutes, and then didn't play it again for 3 months. Oh, I did. I really foobarred up my original character big time. They were a humongous mess. Hence Callous 2. I just made a new character instead, and then just at like level 40. I remember finding the quietest place I could, dropping items on the ground, thinking I'd be able to pick them up with the other character, and like desperately trying to pick them up, re-logging back to my original character to pick them up again, and they'd gone. They'd rotted away. I did the same. I didn't know that we had a bank. I figured out how to get an apartment and went, oh great, I can unload all this stuff I'm carrying, and just dumped it all on the ground in the apartment building. Logged off thinking, yes, I'm getting there. Then I come back and, log in the next day and everything's gone. I petition it and the GM says, you're not supposed to leave things on the ground. Oh, it was all trash, Sab. It was all trash, really. You're supposed to use the bank kind of thing. So, yeah. There you go. We're on LFT for Hodor. Funcom pioneered early access. Yeah, it was. It was an awful launch. The game. I mean, they were flying in the dark. They had no idea if the game could actually work. But they'd invested so much time and money into it that You know, it was like they had to see it through kind of deal, you know? So, yeah. It's funny, though. I look back. I remember it, and I remember thinking, oh my god, this is really broken. It seemed better in the beta, you know. And yet we were okay. We got there. It's like a bazillion times better now than it was then, and people complain now, so God knows. Yeah, the Norwegian government did. Which is kind of bizarre, really. I don't know what the connection is. I don't know how these things work in Norway. I've no idea. But yeah, apparently so. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'm sure I've read that as well. I mean, there was Ultima Online, EverQuest, and then Anarchy Online in that order. That's how they launched. I live in Norway and I don't have any idea. Fair enough. What's good evening in Norwegian? Alfa Norge? Something like that. Anyone speak Norwegian can tell me what it is. Not that I think I'm going to be able to learn Norwegian. I very much doubt it. I just muff around saying and doing random things, spending millions on some artist that stuck a paintbrush up his pooper. Oh my god. Really? He was painting with his backside. Okay, that's different. Andrew, didn't some branch of the government invest in the guy that cut a cow in half and stuck it in formaldehyde and called it art? And I just went, really? I'm not seeing it, you know. 1.3 million Norwegian kroners. What's a krona worth? What? Hang on, let's have a look. Google. Let's see. Knock to G. Yeah, that's quite a lot. So, like, if it was. That's a lot, yeah. It is a lot. Fuse it, yeah. I think I had an extra 0. But yeah, just. Let's have a look. I want to go to. No, I don't want to do that. I want to. Hello. Let's translate that to. Where's N?
Hallo.
So we say.
Hello.
And.
Hallo.
Okay,
God kveld.
So I think some of them are just like completely nuts. Like £100,000. Now, if it's, yeah, 1 krona is about 9 pence. Yeah. Now, if we do it the other way around, Great British pounds to knock. So that's £13 million, which would be 11 million Well, nearly 12 million Norwegian kroner. So a kroner's like a British pound. You could buy a pint of milk. But I get the feeling you probably couldn't buy a pint of milk for 1 krona, could you? You know. A couple of 100,000, yeah. Yeah, I was trying to, at the beginning of the broadcast, I was trying to up the bit rate to 1200, which is what milk is about 1 knock. Yeah. See, in a pound, we have 100 pennies. And milk, a pint of milk could be a bit less than that. 80 pence. But we don't trade in pence, we trade in, you know, pounds or whatever. So it's not really a kind of fair comparison. It's like, the knock is like our pence, I think, from the sound of it. But do they not have like, yeah, a litre of milk, probably about, I don't know, we always buy 4 pints here in our house. Everything is expensive in Norway, yeah. Wages are quite high there as well, though, aren't they? And, you know, everything's paid for. You don't need medical insurance because they've got a national health service like most of the civilised world has. £70p for a pint of milk down at the... Yeah, a corner shop it would be. Supermarket probably a little less, but yeah. I wouldn't. That doesn't sound... 12 knock would be about 50p. So... 50p for a pint of milk's not a lot. That's pretty cheap. Depends what you're buying, I guess. I know beer's very expensive in Norway. But they're not big into drinking in Norway. Sweden is where they like drinking. Finland, they want to cook each other in saunas. £12 knock is one... Oh, 12 knock is £1. Okay. 8 to £9 for a litre. I doubt it. 10 quid for a litre of milk. No, I doubt it. Oh, for beer. Yeah, that's very expensive compared to Britain. Beer in Britain in a bar, a pint of good beer is about £3. If you buy from a supermarket, it's about £2 a litre, something like that. You know, if you buy a big case of beers or something. Somewhere around that kind of money. But we still pay a lot of tax on beer in the UK compared to sort of like Germany and France and places like that. Daylight's okay. New computer desk is now set up. Nice, dude. What did you get? IKEA jobby or something you made for yourself or... Tax to hell and back, still wouldn't live anywhere else. It looks like a remarkable place to live, it really does. I think I'd like it. Women there tend to wear a lot less makeup as well, from what I've seen. Noobleat. Noobleat a lot. Oh my god, that beer price is inhumane. Something off Amazon. Oh, right, cool, cool. With 1 day delivery. Oh, that reminds me, I need to cancel my Amazon Prime. trash, baby. I enjoy paying an arm and a leg to fix my arm or my leg. Yeah, it's all... I mean, you do pay for it in Britain. You pay national insurance on your wages, or any money you make in any way. You pay national insurance on it, and a lot of things are taxed as well. Like the tax on cigarettes is like 6,000%. Like 20 smokes here is nearly 20. The cheapest ones you'll get will be about 10 British pounds for 20 smokes now. So there's no way you get the same. I'd much rather pay more tax and have a free health service at point of source. Much rather that. Medicine should never be for profit. That's my opinion. Medical care should never be for profit either. £10 for the cheap ones, yeah. Well, I don't smoke anymore. I quit. I am off the evil weed. I don't touch it. I don't even like the smell of it anymore, you know. It's weird. Given, you know, I used to smoke like 50-gram pack of tobacco a week without batting an eyelid. But I started, you know, now I'm older, I started noticing, getting breathless going up a hill and think, £23 for a pouch of baccy. Yeah, well, packing in the fags and, you know, never mind all the massive health benefits, but just switching to vape, it was about £10 a month for me. I just get 3 of those little things, and that's usually more than enough. Still pay for a health service, but it's a symbolic sum. Yeah, compared to countries where medicine and healthcare is run for profit, they know they've got you over a barrel, so they charge extortionate money. It's basically, the companies that run them are basically like a mafia. They know they've got you. You know, you're having a medical emergency like giving birth, and they can charge you... If they have to pick you up in an ambulance and rush you in, you know, you're going to be in debt for years, possibly forever if you're not on a high income, just to pay it off. And it's inhumane as well, because you get someone, they're on life support but they can't pay the bill, they've got to switch the life support off. That's barbaric, I'm sorry, but it is. Yeah, if he was on an incubator for a ventilator or whatever for, you know, a week or whatever, yeah. All the lobbyists, yeah, America's a corpocracy. It's run by corporations. Yeah, you've got politicians and stuff, but they're in the pockets of the corporations, all of them. No, I'm not picking sides or anything at all, but yeah, they all are. They're all in the pockets of someone else. You know, every American I've talked to says the same thing. So it's a corpocracy, and it's blatantly obvious that it is. What they should do is, you know, like race drivers, all the sponsors put badges on their, you know, their racing overalls and stuff, the fire suits. They're all up there, you know, with so-and-so's oils, other guys' shells, petrol, you know. Politicians should have to wear the badges of whoever's putting money in their pockets. So they're like, they'd be all stood there putting the baseball caps on whenever they're in public, so we can see who owns them. Idiocracy comes to mind. Yeah. Well, that's the problem. I don't have an answer to it, but You can't have infinite growth, and capitalism relies on infinite growth, and that's not possible. The world has a limit, you know. And every civilization that's been built on capitalism has collapsed. Yeah, when they leave politics, they become lobbyists, yeah. Great topic to have while waiting for Sector 42, yeah. I don't know what the answer is. I don't think communism could work. A lot of people think socialism is communism, but it's not. They are different, but I don't know if that's the answer. I don't know. I'm you know, I'd have to be an economist to even understand it. I just want whatever bloody system it is they've got in Star Trek, where they don't even need money, you know. But that's because of replicated technology. You no longer need to buy anything. You can just make it yourself at home. Food, clothes. I want a new Les Paul. Well, replicator. There you go. Yeah, Russia never, ever, ever, ever has had... They were called communist, but they weren't. It's like all communist nations are not communist. They're patriarchal. They're led by a royal family. An oligarchy, yeah, exactly. Putin is the new Tsar of Russia. Anyone who stands against him gets poisoned, shot, disappears... You know, and all the rest of it. You know, the old guard of Russia, because they had the Tsars, like, you know, 100 whatever years ago. Then they had the communist revolution. But instead of the people that then took power, just turned into another oligarchy. So, you know. Yeah, he is ex-KGB. Did you see the first interview with him in like 1999? And he comes on and he's in like, you know, a nice cotton shirt and a woolen jumper, looking very normal and ordinary. And like butter wouldn't melt. And now you can kind of see more of who the guy is, sort of thing, you know? Yeah, it's that sort of thing. Yeah, cold. Yeah, he's absolutely capable of killing you. You can see it in his eyes. If you're not self-aware enough to be able to look someone like that, see that look in someone's eyes and not have alarm bells ringing. Yeah. A lot of rich countries topple other governments for money or resources or whatever else. Britain's just as guilty. Not just for profit, they do it for fun too. Possibly, I don't know. The guy who had a birthmark on his head, Gorbachev. He brought about glasnost, which was ending the communist sort of rule that they did have, and trying to replace it with a modern democratic political system. But of course the old guard were all in place and they just turned it into an oligarchy. Or Putin did, really. Yeah, the Commonwealth was kind of the same thing, to be honest. Like, India was a very rich country, but all its riches and stuff was stolen from it. You know, I'm not proud of some of the stuff that Britain's done, but it was 100, 200, 500 years before I existed, so, you know. Anyway, I'm going to get a cup of tea, and I'm going to leave you with the intermission. Alright, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, folks. And I'm back with a nice fresh cup of tea. God, the chat's been busy. What's they try and topple Castro? Yeah. Iraq had a democratic political system that was stable, and then the West moved in, reappointed a czar, not a czar, what are they called? The Shah, as a political leader, which was the old way of doing it, like a feudal system, and completely destabilised it. It was completely nuts. Then Gaddafi and what was his Saddam, they wanted to come off the American dollar as what they traded for oil to gold, which they also had a ton of. And then suddenly we went to war. Everyone got involved because everybody's dependent on oil. That's just bonkers, really. You know. That's fighting over resources which are finite. There isn't an infinite supply of fossil fuels. There just isn't. They formed through the fact that trees evolved. So when trees evolved, there wasn't any bacteria on Earth that would break them down in the soil. So they remained as they were until they were compressed under various layers. So until bacteria caught up and figured out how to do it, how to break it down and monopolise on the remains of trees, then there is no more, you know. When it's gone, basically. There's a lot of it, but when it's gone, it's gone. Well, yeah, when they killed him, or deposed him, basically, it did. But it was already unstable when he came to power, and Gaddafi wanted to do the same thing. And they got rid of him as well. It's nuts, and I certainly don't have the kind of brain power to figure out a solution to it. Londis, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you win in it. I'll get outbid by an admin or something again. Sod's law. I'm going in without any expectations. Nope. Put us all in the Matrix, I say. Oh, oh yeah. I wish Hodor raid would stay my bloody thing. Let's have a look. 9,198 points. Yeah, how do you know we are not in the Matrix? Exactly. And originally they created a utopia for us all and we rejected it. So they created the 20th and 21st centuries. Yeah, they had to do server maintenance in 2020, so they invented a plague to make us all stay home so they didn't have to render in lots of motorways and things. Now I've said that out loud on the internet, I'll read it somewhere else. You know what I mean? I'll read it as someone swearing it's evidence that we're all in the Matrix, when I said it as an offhand joke, you know. The Mandela effect. Yes, what's the... I've heard of that, the Mandela effect, but yeah. Let me Google so I can, because I'll describe it wrongly if I don't, but hang on. There's four of them, isn't there? There's four false memory phenomenon where someone recalls something that did not happen or recalls it differently from the way it actually happened. There's three more that are similar, and we've all experienced them. Yeah, there's like four sort of main groups. I saw it on QI, I think. Yeah, Mandela died in prison. No, he ended up as the Prime Minister or President or whatever. He was eventually freed. Common analogy for confabulation is honest lying. A person creates a false memory without intending to lie to deceive others. Instead, they're attempting to fill gaps in their own memory. Many examples of the Mandela effect are close to the original truth or memory. Yeah, that's weird. I know he didn't. I can remember news reports about his big funeral and, you know, all this sort of thing. Ten examples. Hang on, let I'll show the class. There we go. There's a couple more which are similar, but they're different. There was a thing on, I think QI, which means I can't play it on the stream, but no. Cognitive psychology, yeah. There's groupthink as well, isn't there? And there's some others which are identified in psychology. I don't. As long as they stay on a Google page, I think we're safe. 2010. This shared false memory phenomenon was dubbed the Mandela effect by self-describing paranormal consultant Fiona Broom in reference to her false memory of the death of South African anti-apartheid leader Nelson Mandela in prison in the 1980s. He actually died in 2013, having served as president. Yeah, that's what I remember. The Burstein Bears, or was it the Burstein Bears? I don't know. Yeah, I just want to watch cute puppies and cute things and streamy person entertaining my monkey brain. Yes, with his own monkey brain. I say no Mandela effects. No, they're not called Mandela effect, but there's similar phenomena like it where people genuinely think a certain thing for some reason, and it's given a global thing. Oh, hang on. If you were kicked from, go LFT. Nady again. Okay. There you go. LFT Nady. Yeah, group or shared think. Shared memory effect. Yeah, it is. It's definitely. There's more of them. I don't think we need quite so much gamma now, do we? Come back down to normal. Yeah, I cannot remember. QI covered it. I can't go there and do it, but don't want to play any videos or anything on YouTube. Instant doom doing that on the stream. I'm looking at it now. No, I did mean to type QI. Quite interesting. It's a great show. Absolutely great show. It was quite a recent one as well. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to QI, you should. Brilliant way to learn, you know, obscure yet really interesting facts, etc. Yeah, the unexpected history of Oh My God, OMG, is actually much, much older than you think it is. I was surprised by that. Yeah, QI YouTube channel. It's really good. I mean, it's amusing as well, which is a good thing. But yeah, they've got it's mainly just clips of things. You know, various shows. I mean, you can watch the show on Netflix, but it's really good. What's surprising when you watch it is that Sandy Toksvig is actually American. Which I think most people are like, really? But she talks about it on the show. She's actually American. Well, no, she's Scandinavian, but grew up in America as a child, and her natural accent is that, and she speaks with perfect diction. You know, received pronunciation, or what it's called. Because the big school that she got sent to when she was older, they wouldn't accept the way she spoke. Because she said, you know, I walked in and went, "Hi there, I'm Sandy." And they were like, "Oh, you can't talk like that here, dear." Well, T-minus 5 minutes, all going well, but it never does. There's always some various something going on with sorting out team orders and things from one raid force or another. Groupthink, yeah, they did I can't find it now, but somewhere there's one of their, you know, little 3-4 minute videos. Actually, Stephen Fry explains the Mandela effect and 4 other effects as well, which are, you know, they're in the same grouping, as in the things people accept and don't accept, or, you know, one like gaslighting and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, they're all pretty interesting. It's always an interesting show to watch, and I'd love to go on it. I would die. You know, I would get the klaxons every time. And at one point they said, "It's not actually a klaxon. That's a brand." It's like in the UK, a lot of people call their vacuum cleaners a Hoover. It's not. Hoover is a brand of vacuum cleaner, as well as, you know, they make everything. I think fridges, white goods. You know, that kind of, you know, washing machine, dishwasher, fridge, freezer, all that kind of malarkey. Kettles, you know, kitchen stuff, kind of stuff. But it's quite common for people to call their vacuum cleaner a Hoover. T-minus 3 minutes, apparently. I'm not sure which chunk we're raiding or not. You are already in the raid. $9,198 points. Hopefully that's enough for the invasion plans. We'll have to see. I totally respect the raid leaders. I could not keep track of all this. Oh god, no, it must be like herding cats or something, you know? And that's why I just immediately do what, you know, what I'm asked to do at any point, because I can kind of see probably how annoying it is to try and do. Like, use the macro I've just, you know, created for you and yada yada. Ends Lyric, welcome back from Fromst, wherever you've been. Please be patient while we wait for Alliance and remind yourself of Sector 42 do and don't. Yeah, you went for dinner. Good man. I'll be getting mine after the stream. Mashed potatoes, sausage and gravy. Or as it's called in Britain, bangers and mash. And we enter. Put all pets on follow. I'm going to read this out in the style of... who shall I read it out in the style of? Air attendant. And the exits are situated on the right, the left, and at the rear of the cabin. Yeah, what side are we? Let's make sure we follow the correct one. Trader Lyric 666 with the trade GMI there. Obviously a trader's item. Yeah, I think I've got one on my trader. I think I got it from the Funcom item store though. It is pretty cool. Not that I really do any kind of trading on him. I think I got it on him just for the thing. Look at the fine detail with a few tweaks. Amazing, isn't it? Do the ones from the item store have a high comp lit requirement? I don't think so. Not that comp lit is ever a problem for a trader. Convenience. God, it's slow this. Portable bank terminal. Portable market terminal. This is a portable market terminal which allow you to access the market from anywhere you like. Once this item is used, a market terminal will spawn on the ground for 15 minutes and will be locked from using this item again for the next 20 minutes. There you go. I don't think it's got any comp lit requirement on it. Not that you would struggle to... you wouldn't have a problem on a trader getting it on, even if it did. Traders have got massive comp lit buffs. I think trader can get the highest comp lit in the game. Pull out the decrypted core and put it in your inventory. There we go. One decrypted core. Got a picnic table and two trade windows. Yeah, as far as I know they don't. I don't remember them having it. A high comp lit requirement of any kind, to be honest. It'd be so much... It doesn't tell you when you look at the item. It might tell you on AO items if you can look it up and find it. Because it will be in the item database, I think. Should be. Virtually everything is. Okay, we're off. So somewhere in here, someone's got their pet right on top of them. There we go. I would like authorization to enter Sector 42. Here you are. I accept the mission. Please give me access to 42. Good luck, citizen. Goodbye. Hopefully that worked. Or I'm pretty much screwed. Yep, it worked. Yeah, traders, don't forget, have got their own stores. Let's say you get a load of pearls from Inferno, wherever. Cut them all, give them to your trader and go and sell them at the trader store. You'll get the most credits for them. Which is why people that buy and sell nanos from the Greedy Shade generally make do it on a trader, so they'll get the best price from the Greedy Shade NPC. Seems to be how it works, generally speaking. I'm not sure where we're going yet. And we'll just simply follow the team. I'm thinking we're east, perhaps? I don't know. Smiling Petal. GSP is doing a couple of contests this month. They're giving away a lot of stuff for anyone interested. Have you got a link to the forums or anything like that for people to read? Post that if you like. Smiling Petal. That's Grid Stream Productions, if nobody actually knows, but yeah. It's like a live DJ sort of a thing and chat, which unfortunately I can't stream because you immediately get wailed on by DMC copyright. It's nuts. Oh look. Hopefully got enough time to show you guys this. There you go. That's hard to read on stream probably for everybody, but go and have a look on the page. You can see there, Grid Steam Productions second quarter contest celebration week. There you go. Tomorrow is another day for tainting and corrupting the innocent souls. There you go, that's Grid Stream's own forums. So there we are. If anyone wants to grab the link, please do so. Like, I'd love to come along, but you'd be listening to Anarchy online music, because if I even think about having, like, copyrighted music, they just, like, bang! Ban hammer on YouTube. We have a big party 14th to the 16th this month, where they're giving out more stuff. Sounds awesome. Well, Silly Bee hasn't come down and he was a caller, I think. I probably got the wrong one then. That still works. Yes, we're waiting to go. Yes, I am ready to go, etc. Oh, P&H, nice. Not that I find that I almost never run out of nano now. It does go down, but it always seems to come straight back up again. 12 minutes late, better than last week, Nady. Oh, shots fired. Daylight's 97. Oh, I just finished a Sunday roast. Sounds great, mate. I love a Sunday roast, I've got to be honest. I could eat what we call in the UK meat and 2 veg. But it's basically a roast dinner. I could eat that every day. I would not get bored of eating it. Just change up the roast, you know. Beef one day, chicken the next. That kind of thing. Then some lamb, and pork, and then go back to beef. Yay! We are east. Make sure you go east. Which way is east? East is this way. Should be alright. We'll manage. Yes, we will. If you've got eggs and fish. Don't normally have eggs and fish with the Sunday roast in the UK. I like both. I like eggs and I like fish. Yorkshire puddings, carrot and turnip, fluffy roast potatoes. Oh, yeah. Okay, that thing got destroyed. Yeah, I love a good roast like that. Like even roast parsnips and... But yeah, you sort of half boil the potatoes and then roll them in the colander. And then you put them in and roast them. And keep basting them with the juices off the meat. Oh my god, they're gorgeous. Probably like, you know, totally unhealthy, but do not care. Rutterbangers are also great. Rutterbangers, I know that, I've heard that, I can't think what they are. Enzleric, want to get me hungry again? That's evil. Don't go to the yummy food section of the Discord. You will absolutely feel hungry. Almost straight after going there. Every time I go and look in that section and think, oh, someone's posted in there. I wonder what it is. And like every time, instant regret. I should not have come here. Now I'm hungry. Butter and olive oil. I always use goose fat, goose fat on roast potatoes. Oh my god. It's expensive, but man alive, it's nice. This is like, it's not just the flavour, it's like the texture and everything. It's just... Rutterbag are Swedish turnips. Oh right, okay. I don't mind turnip. Used to grow them on my allotment. Yes, I had an allotment. Used to grow my own vegetables on it. We had it for a few years. Back-breaking work though, because you're doing everything by hand. Canadian geese are too mean to kill. Oh god. Yeah, which region in... hang on. Aren't we this way? Aren't we east? We're going the wrong way. Pay attention to the raid. Pay attention to the raid. Yeah, I had one allotment. It's like a 1/16 of an acre. You dig it all by hand, no machinery. So yeah, it's a lot of work to keep it. You've got to weed it all. We weeded everything by hand as well. The only pesticide we used was like soapy water, which actually does work. Keep off most stuff. Just that. But again, a lot of work. I used to enjoy it though. Keep you fit. Back-breaking though, because you get older, your hips and your knees start turning the soil, especially when you double dig it. So you dig, you turn the earth and lay it on the side, like a full gardening fork deep, and then you turn the soil underneath on the other side and then drop them in reverse. So you've double turned the soil. I used to do that every year. My god. I mean, you can't do it on every allotment, but usually you need like that kind of soil to get stuff to grow well. Hemp is taking a real pound in here. But these things are mean. And we have got virtually like all of them are on him now. We've got 144 acres of land I rent to a farmer. Wow. Nice one. My wife is always like, oh, we should get the allotment again, but she forgets like how much her hips hurt and stuff. Why are you limping? Even, you know, you do get used to the work, but even so, you do feel it. Good to get your hands in the soil though. Definitely good to get your hands in the soil. You bought the farm as an investment. Cool. At least you're keeping it as farmland and letting a farmer farm it. That's good, I would say. Yep. I feel like we're a pretty small raid force for Sector 42 compared to the Zerg we normally have. Okay. We're getting here, we're getting here. Actually getting to the boss you're going to kill is slightly harder than killing the boss usually. In terms of healing, it feels like it. You're constantly chain healing. And then once you get there and start with the towers, it's surprisingly simple. Okay. It broke. What broke? Don't like the sound of it broke. Yay, I'm tanking an alien larvae. What's the DPS like? Not great. I've not put a... not tried to run damage dumper or anything like that. But, you know, like you can just feel that the power's not there. It's like driving a slightly underpowered car when it comes to damage. Oh, there's a hill. Better change down. Our damage is a little weak on east side. I've got to be bloody careful about when we do take it down on the timer. And then don't be too far behind the others who probably have a bigger raid force and will kill it a tiny bit faster. Yeah, this is the one like 35, isn't it? Which is kind of cool. Yes, it is. UBT on him already. The duck's a little more on the ball, I think. Or probably didn't roll backwards as he was on the wrong side of the little tree, like I did, and went, uh-oh, line of sight, problem. Oh, he's purple. It has a purple alien. Can direct heal him, I couldn't then. Line of sight again. Yeah, his armor's basically the same, only he's using make me heal more armor, if you know what I mean. Which is good, it is good, but it doesn't add as much damage and everything else as like Commando would or something like that, you know? Which is why something like an AC/DC on him, also having 5% healing bonus, is really make the biggest difference for this character, because they add damage and everything else it's got. It's not a very good screen for you to look at there, is it? No. Hopefully I won't do what I did last time and die just as the boss goes down, chasing after the enforcer trying to heal them. That wasn't fun. Buff zone also seems to be taking quite a bit of damage there. Yeah, not our loot. Don't miss bid, Kalos. Gazi 09. Oh, I missed it. Oh, so... Oh. You miss it, as such. I mean, you missed Pande, but, you know. Am I killing that? I thought we just snared these usually. Oh great, now it's on me. So we're going over there to get rid of it. I solo Sector 42 myself only if I had 50 accounts. Yeah. Someone's still shooting. Don't kill it. Screw the raid up. Whoever the hell you are. Right, now it's Nady. Oh, where's the amp? Where's he gone? Don't be doing that. Don't run away so far I can't see you and heal you and other stuff. That won't end well at all. Don't think we get points yet, do we? It's after the main bosses. Oh, we got some. You have 9,288. Yay! I wonder if I could sneak in there on my agent. I sort of think not would be my guess, but that guy over there does not like me. I'm getting battle music. It's making me nervous. It's like, leave me alone. No. I don't know if it's even possible. I don't think so, because you've got to click on the doohickey, haven't you, to get through the gates. So as soon as you clicked, you'd come out a sneak, wouldn't you? And just get annihilated, waiting for it to take. It does not want to give up on me, does it? A train to you, yeah. Zooming out to the max. They're shackled. No rights to start countdown on Alliance raid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know which ones Alliance have got. They've all got to go down at the same time. Oh no. No. Big boy has shown up. Well, they managed it. Why don't we run him over there near the bloody thing? Yeah, I thought when someone said that in the chat. Ooh, a little bit nerve-wracking. Usually these guys go down fast because you're in here with like 20, 30 people. You know, so. The longer he's up, the more bombs he'll lay, which is always fun. Come on. Come on. Don't die. Don't die. No, not you, alien boss dude. We want you to die. What we don't want is the bloody Seekers. Oof. Nicely done. And here they come. All of mine, no. It's just silly to see the Seekers. Okay. They make me nervous, those things. Getting hit by the heavy patroller. It's... Ooh, I saw Seeker is after you message. The mess on North wiped, but we killed it. Oh god. Ensleric, no! That's not good. New bleat a lot, I died so fast. Oh yeah, those Seekers are vicious things. Am I missing the bid? Yes! I got the invasion plan! What? Oh, for I missed that. That's why everyone on the bloody thing is going, quick, bid, don't forget to bid. God. We're on east. Right, whose is this? You know what I mean? I think she gave me the points back. I hope so. He's in invasion plan. Maybe you should pay more attention to the raid and not to your stream. Yeah, fair. I now can put my Asian invasion plan away. That's virtually all my points gone, I think, now. 428. It's a long time before I'll get back. I know everyone in chat's going, don't forget to bid. What am I missing? grid ink. Cool. Yeah, you can't leave team in here, can you, to get out? It kills you or something? Keeper Yumahimi Grats. Thank you, Yumihimi. Hilarious. I know, everyone in chat's like, quick, bid, quick, bid. I haven't got the team thing. So I can't grid everybody out. What is the Asian invasion plan for? It is... Don't have it. Yeah. Beacon time. Excuse me. Ugh. Scrub dock. Right. Which guy do I talk to? Is it the dude over here, isn't it? Yes, I did do it once before. Right, it's clan liaison, isn't it? I won't, he's a caller. Is it the supervisor? Oh, right. Who am I talking to? Unicorn Security Administrator, this guy. Read chat now, yeah. Oh, there you go, yeah. I found this invasion plan in Sector 42. Alright, and there's the invasion plan, which looks remarkably like a implant cluster. Only green. And give him that. Ah, he frowns as he turns the dark sphere in his hands, staring at it. Yada yada. This is really important. I understand that you are found. You need to report to the Unicorn High Commander, and I mean right now. You're still here. Get moving, okay? Yeah, he's not happy, and I'm sorry. You know, mistakes happen. But, you know, it's not like I killed the raid or something, is it? Where's he sent me? Oh, this guy out in bloody ICC. Oh, God. Right, okay. I can't remember doing all this last time. Now, when people say something like, a lot of people are annoyed at you, generally they just mean, I am annoyed at you. I just want to make it sound bigger than it is. That's my sort of life experience of people saying that. Unless you really did do something stupid, in which case a lot of people really are cheesed off at you. But no, not about to take it to heart. I'll be more observant if I bid again, which will probably be 6 months from now. By the time I have anything like enough points to farm another one. You're wrong, there were complaints in the other raid. Were there? Oh well. Sorry. Are people not just more annoyed that they all died on North, despite actually beating the boss? I'm not sure what happened there. Was it one of these Seeker things? Killed all the docs. Apparently there's 2 of them here. I was told to report to you right away. At least both of you, I think. And I give you the thing. Yeah, it's not like I caused the raid to fail, is it? You know, that would be bad. Or I looted the wrong item. That would be bad. So there we go, folks. The Akadaka of Doom. Right, let's leave. There you go. So I'm thinking that's my HUD slot number 1. There it is. Akadaka. So the stats on this. 150 perception, 30 to all damage, max health 1000, max nano 1000, add all off 20, add all def 20, nano cost -5, nano delta 3, critical increase 2, healing efficiency 2%, direct nano damage another 2%, and then 75 to every init. There really isn't anything better than that you can put in a slot. Really. Unicorn High Commander gives thanks for enabling us to prepare for the next waves of alien invaders without valuable information like this. How many points in the end? Quite a few, actually. I'd have to... It's probably gone off screen. You're bid on the wrong RI every time, and you don't have meat. Well, if I'd had meat, I wouldn't have meat them every time. Well, I'm sorry, you've got nothing more important to be annoyed about, you know? Yeah, it was almost 9k. It was expensive, yeah. Yeah, just under 8,900 and something, so yeah. I bid on the wrong raid instance, that's all. So what's my heal delta at now? Heal thing. Yeah, if they've got the nano. Heal modifier 156 points, and that only took 6 months to get that one item. If they had a better bid system, it would help. Yes, it would. The bidding is done in a global chat rather than the RI chat, so it is easy to get confused. And then it spams very, very quickly once it starts, so it's difficult to know what the hell is going on. And then all the text is in white. As soon as that says bidding starts, it's like, by the time you've even seen that the colour of the text has changed, the bid looks like so fast it's ridiculous on screen. I mean, I can't think of another way other than having very small font, which I then wouldn't be able to read. See, I can't even scroll up as far as that. So there you go. We has it at last. The coveted AC/DC. Tomorrow everyone will forget, with 2 or 3 exceptions. Well, no, because it's Hodor chat. So it comes up, it goes bid, and you look, and bid's gone off out of the chat thing, and you can't see and scroll up to it. As fast as you can scroll, it's going flying past, and you don't know then what the hell who's bidding on what. That's what makes it difficult to follow. But yeah, I don't know of another system you could use in game for it, really. They should have it inside the raid chat instead of the main chat. That would make sense. Make it much harder to make mistakes, yeah. But they do bidding in global and then split the raid force into separate raid windows. Yeah, separate raid window. I know Raid for All does a different chat for each side, yeah, but you have to coordinate globally for Sector 42, don't you? Because just the way it is in there, you've got like you've all got to be on the same timer for the towers. I'm not going to cry about it. I mean, I'm sorry, I apologise. You had to spend 3 seconds, an admin had to spend 3 seconds retyping and then typing roll again. You know. I'm sorry, that's the end of the world. In the end, you won. So, yeah, it's not like I haven't contributed to the raids, coming on the dock and earning 9,000 plus points by turning up and healing all the raids. It's not like, you know, everyone that comes along does. And obviously, the raid leaders do more work than anyone else because they can control the raid. But yeah, that's the problem. You see the message come up, kind of highlighted like that, auction or bid. But as soon as you see it, the text is going so quick, like you're like, what the hell was that? You know, it's like noticing a road sign 10 feet before you go past it at 70 mile an hour. In North, half of the raid force died. Yeah, apparently, someone said, yeah. Make a separate raid window. Yeah, probably, yeah. Might just give it new window. Raid. Okay. Like that. But then I kind of feel like, oh, I'm missing everything out. You have to be in the raid to add the raid to it. But yeah. Oh, is it Seeker Rain? Oh, God, I hate those things. Yeah, so there you go. That way you're just watching your own raid chat. But then you need to keep going back to see when the countdowns are and everything. See what I'm saying? Unless, you know, just for raids, I cover like the rest of my bloody screen like that. I'm seriously considering joining Sector 2 only on my fixer from now on, like at the beginning. Yeah, I guess, yeah. That's the problem, you see. I have the font this size in a window that big, so comes up bid, and like I say, it's like seeing a road sign just before the exit and going, oh crap, is that the exit? You know, and then you don't want to miss out having done the entire raid, etc. So is there like a fixed order that each side does their own bids? There's a Sector 42 forming with raid for all right now. Don't you get raid locked? Oh, God. Case sensitive. No, just Pande. Will the guy talk to you? Isn't there a cooldown, though? You have to wait like 32 minutes or whatever. It's in your mission window. Oh, yeah. The Beast. That should have completed, shouldn't it? You got the nano lock. That there. Where? I must not have clicked on him. Oh well. Check NCU. That's the only thing I don't recognise. No, the rest are just regular buffs. And the nano window. Not sure. Anyway, I'm hungry. Whom else might be streaming Anarchy Online? Let's have a look. There's 5 more channels. Crime, Bugs Funny, December Sky, Hector, Anarchy. Why does it show Anarchy Arcade all the time? Crun is here. We go raid Crun. That 1 second. So that one there, Recall Beacon. 31 minutes, etc. Yeah. I'm not thinking I'm gonna go and do that. I'm not gonna go and do a second one. I'm thinking. Okay, so time for you to practice. Yeah, we go raid. Crone is here. He's playing AO. Looks like he's on Battle Station at the moment. There we go. So we'd all like to go along and say hi. The Crone is here. That would be pretty cool. That's some weird colour he's got on his stream. Not sure what that is. It looks like black and white nearly. I'm not sure. Interesting. But yeah. Right. So thank you all. Thank you for the resubs and the follows, etc. Much appreciated. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay, folks. Bye for now.